Good evening, everybody. It's Terry Conroy from Darnew's Irish Herb Garden. And bearing in mind that every plant with medicinal properties is a herb, we can include garlic in the remedies that we're using. So I'm going to make a garlic oil this evening because it's getting very wintry here in Connemara. We've had a lot of heavy wind from the north and a little bit of hail, and you can really feel the chill. So garlic is one of those herbs that is, some people would class it as a natural antibiotic. It is definitely antiviral, antimicrobial, it's a good expectorant, it thins mucus, so it's very good for catarrh and phlegm, and it will help deal with chronic bronchitis and other respiratory problems. So it's a really good all-rounder for winter colds and flus and coughs, and it's also good for the heart, so it never hurts to take something that's good for the heart. And it's also good for the liver because it's so full of sulfur, it's going to give your liver a little detox as well. So I made some already, which is here in this jar, and it's just been sitting in olive oil for the last month or so. And so I'm going to strain it into a clean jam jar and discard the garlic, which first of all I peeled the garlic, and then I squished it all up in my garlic press, which I will show you. There goes the garlic, you can see it. Just shake out the last of the oil because it's precious stuff. So I'm just going to collect the pieces of muslin. It's a bit difficult doing this with one hand, and when you've got all the pieces of garlic out of the jar, you just squeeze the rest of the oil. I may just leave that sitting now, and it'll just drip through itself. The only thing I have to do now with that is put a label on with today's date so that I know when it was strained off, and then I'll know how long I've had it. It should last the winter. Certainly it'll last a couple of months, and yeah, it's great to know that it's there. It's a first aider. The minute you get a sniffle, you use it. So here I have a head of garlic, a bulb, and I'm just going to put each clove into the garlic press and press into the clean jam jar that I have here. So I'm just going to wipe my hands first because I'm doing all this with one pair of hands. So I'll just wipe my hands and press the garlic, and then I'll be back to you. So there we are. We've got all the garlic in the jar, nicely minced up with the garlic press. And it's quite simple now. Just pour in the olive oil. So it's a good idea to obviously include garlic in your diet for many health reasons. But for winter health, when we're dealing with children particularly, or people who just don't like garlic very much, there's a number of ways you can get it into your system. So what you could do is you could just make a garlic butter, put it on your spuds, put it on toast or garlic, or make garlic bread. You could be very brave and just chew up a clove of garlic when you feel the need. Put it into your cooking at the last minute so that it isn't actually cooked, because when you cook it, you're damaging the properties. But when you make a garlic oil, you can dribble the oil over your food, or you can apply it to the body. And the best way to do it, especially for younger people, is to rub it on the soles of their feet. And the venal system will draw up the oil into the body with the garlic, and you should smell it on a child's breath within a few minutes. So you know that the garlic is now in the system being transported around the body to kill off any microbes and any viruses and any other infections. Alternatively, rub it onto the chest as a chest rub, rubbing on the back and on the front of the body. This works unbelievably well, and it's good for asthmatic conditions as well. It's going to thin out any mucus that are causing those chest infections and hard, difficult coughs. So it's going to benefit everybody really over the winter. But if you use it on your food, you're using it as a prophylactic, so hopefully you won't catch anything. But there we are, garlic oil. Whoops. So it's going to sit in the olive oil for, I don't know, a month to 6 weeks. Probably a bit less actually. I'd say about a month. And then you strain it off as I did with my previously made garlic oil and label it. And if you would like to know more about herbal remedies for winter health and wellness, I'll be running a workshop here on the 24th of November. So if you'd like to go to the website www.darnusirishherbgarden.com, and all the details are there, and it would be lovely to see you. So I hope at least that this little remedy you will use and you will find it extraordinarily beneficial, and I hope you do. So wishing you the best of health for winter, and the next couple of videos I'll be making will also be remedies for winter health. Some of them you may know already. They'll both include garlic. But remember, garlic is our friend. Use it without hesitation, and go wild with it, in fact. So talk to you soon. Bye.